Appropriately, I am doing what is equivalent to video mirror moves, which unfortunately I'm rather addicted to. But this comes with a more serious message. It is a message to my own generation as well as the generations afterward. There is nothing wrong with formality. In other words, formality, ironically, is what I've always wanted to value as part of my values. And my values are perhaps true liberal values. That's it. Tradition, dignity, and formality. I've dealt with this before, but we need to stress that true liberal values are tradition, dignity, and formality. We're not gonna suck on this dum-dum here. We're gonna get straight to it. The thing that makes me feel like a true liberal every day is that, unfortunately, I'm a little hung up on presentability, aesthetics, and mostly cleanliness. I mean, obviously, if you're going to be presentable, clean, and aesthetically pleasing, isn't that what we all want? Don't we all want these liberal values that are being passed off as neoconservative or paleoconservative from just a hate-filled media that can't stop blaming it on the conservatives? I am an unshamed liberal Democrat, and I say these are liberal values, and the media men that are secretly being super funded into this best hate that money can buy, they don't know that what they're up against in presentability, aesthetics, tradition, and formality, they do not get that the liberal values of presentability, formality, aesthetic, yeah, they can't tell that what they're up against are their own, because they don't want the support of the people who will support them. So at long last, I've told you why I think those values are liberal. Now to the peas and carrots, as my occasionally vegetarian side would say. The best thing about formality is reading the room. You gotta know who you're appealing to. And if some buster just thinks you're less cool with them, don't worry about it. Because that's the hardest lesson of my life. Aesthetic doesn't seem cool. A lot of cool dudes are not so secretly non-aesthetically pleasing. So, being very careful here, I am not exalting going traditionally and formally to your grave. No, I am not making a value of the danse macabre. No. In this case, the formality factor and how it fits into liberal values is pretty normal. You don't want to stink. You don't want to be filthy. You want to be groomed. You want to be coordinatedly dressed. In other words, if we're going to basically be monkey suits, hiding a whole lot of funk, we should at least be good smelling, clean, and well dressed and respectful. So I thought this whole thing would be about formality, but it's turned out what we might call blue dogs are stealing the credit for liberal values. I'll leave it at that.